Okay, so see, we have something called column graph. Okay, see what we can do with column graph. So we can create a graph. Okay, so you may have learned about graphs in your high school. Okay, and why we create graphs? To know the data. So graph actually shows us data of number of things. For example, if you want to the prices of some commodities, okay, and if you want the population chart, literacy rate, unemployment, GDP, so many things, factors are there. So for those things we will create a chart or we will create a graph. Okay, and we'll be creating an infographic. So what is an infographic? So this is infographics. So you can see here you can see the infographic. See, this is called column graph, and here we have the pie chart. So we will be creating both column graph and pie chart. Okay, first we will start with the column graph. Okay, so how we can create a column graph? See, here we have a tool, column graph tool. Okay, simply we have to create a selection like this. Okay, we have to draw a selection like this. If you want a big size graph, you drag it till the end like this. Okay, or if you want small size, you can drag it only till here. Okay, so I'm dragging it till here, and once you release your mouse, this dialog box opens. So in this dialog box we have to put the values. Okay, means for what purpose we are creating the column graph. Okay, so we have to first decide what is this graph related to. Okay, so I will be creating the prices of vegetables. Okay, we'll create a graph related to the prices of vegetables. Okay, so we'll just see, I'll just type tomato here. Okay, tomato. So what is the price of tomato per kg? Let us say 40. Okay, so then we will see the price of brinjal. So brinjal 1 kg how much? I think 70, right? Potato. So potato is 50. Okay, then onion. How much is onion? 1 kg? 120, or onion is cheap, I think 60. Then we'll just select some more vegetables. What are the other vegetables? That is leafy vegetables. They are not measured in kgs, right? We can say beans. So beans is how much? Kg beans. Kg beans is 40. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just take one more vegetable. So what is the one more vegetable we'll take? Carrot. Okay, how much is carrot? 1 kg? 50 will put on. Right. So I have taken the vegetables on the left side and their values, their prices are on the right side. Now just all you have to do is just simply click on this tick mark. See, automatically this graph is created here. You can close this graph. See, so different vegetables and their prices. See, you can see depending on the value this graph is created. So the next thing we can do is, see, we can give some coloring to this. See, for example, tomato is white, red. Okay, brinjal is, see, I am selecting the direct selection tool. So I am selecting these columns, okay, or you can say rectangles, okay, and brinjal, how much brinjal is, I think this color, okay, and potato is brown color, onion is this color, I think, okay. Beans green, carrot, so you can say carrot this color, okay. See, so like this, see, I have given colors also, okay. So we can actually transform it also, okay. See, we can make it scale it actually, okay. You can say 50 here, okay. We just keep it here, right. We can give a heading here, prices of, see, fruits and vegetables. We will also create a one more column graph that is related to fruits, okay. Control Shift greater than, right, okay. So now let us create a column graph for fruits. So simply select the column graph, so we can just drag it till here, okay. So we will start with the fruits, okay. We will say mango, okay. So how much is mango? 1 kg? Don't know. So we'll say 80. So next is grapes. So grapes is how much? We'll put 100, huh? Okay, and then we'll say apple. So how much is apple? 1 kg apple is 70 will put. And what are the other fruits? Orange. So orange is how much? 1 kg? 60 will put, okay. Okay, and then what are the other fruits? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put banana. Banana is kg, yeah?
No, it's a dozen.
Okay, we'll put 1 kg. 1 kg banana how much? 50, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put one more fruit. So what is one more fruit? I'm not able to get ideas. Mosambi, yeah?
Mosambi is orange.
Mosambi is orange. We'll put papaya.
Yeah.
So papaya how much? 1 kg. Papaya will put 120, okay. So just simply click. Okay, this is the, see, we have created a column graph for fruits. So we'll just hit Shift O. We'll try to increase the size of our document like this. Right? Adjust it properly. And then we will do the same thing. We will give coloring. So mango. So we will give this color to the mango, okay. And then grapes. Grapes is green. Apple is orange is orange. Okay. Then banana is yellow. Then papaya. Papaya is what color?
It's yellowish.
Huh?
Dark yellow.
Dark yellow. I think we'll also get red color papaya, no? Okay, we will keep it this. So see here. So we have created a neat column graph for both fruits and vegetables. You can say, better say, you can shift it this side, because okay, so something like that. See, so a neat column graph is created, right? So then what else we can do? Okay, so we can also do one interesting thing here. Okay, so this is a simple thing. So simple gradient we have created, and simple what do you call graph you have created. Okay, and in case we want to give it a gradient, see, we can give gradient also. See, so brinjal is this pinkish bluish color, right? See, we can give a gradient also, so we can make it very interesting actually. Okay, so another thing is, see, in case you want to have more control over these rectangles, okay, you can actually ungroup it, but if you ungroup it, you cannot edit it again. Okay, so that is something you should remember. So what you have to do is, if you want to do some extra changes or apply coloring, or let us say you want to give it some 3 dimensions or something like that, okay, or the 3D extrude option. So if you want to give anything, you have to first ungroup it, make it like an independent object. So, but only thing you have to remember is, it will not be a graph again. It will come out of the graph mode. Okay, you cannot put the values again. That is something you should understand. Okay, so see here. If I right click, if I put it, and let me say, if I want to edit it again, let us say if I want to change the value of tomato again, let me keep it to 20 here. Okay, and let me change it. See here, it has changed. Okay, but if you ungroup it, that's it. You can't edit it again. Okay, it will no longer be a graph. Okay, that is something you should keep in mind, right? Okay, so let me do, before ungrouping, so let me do one thing. Let me actually increase the size of this document. Okay, so Shift O again. See, I have created some extra space here. Okay, see, let us do something interesting here. Okay, this is the prices of fruits and vegetables. Let us say if we want to know the prices of a specific vegetable or a specific fruit in specific regions. For example, if you want the tomato rates in different states of our country, understood? We can do that. We can create such a graph. Means only one vegetable here. We are checking the details of only one single vegetable. Okay, so how we can do that? So first thing is, let us say we are trying to create a something like a data for tomato. Okay, so what you'll do, let me download an image of a tomato. Okay, tomato, let's say png. Okay, we'll just click on png, but instead of taking a real photo, you can just say clip art. We can also convert this clip art into clip art in this one, where in Illustrator. Okay, we can select this. Okay, it's looking like a realistic realistic clip art. Okay, tomato picture. We'll save it on desktop, and then let us open it in Illustrator. Okay,
It's not transparent.
yeah, because it is a JPG, that is why it is not transparent. So what you can do is, see, just will go to the image trace, and we will just select a high fidelity photo. Okay, so what will happen, it will look like a vector graphic, but it will look almost like a same like a original. It will not look like a drawing.
You can
So
do
then
that, ignore white.
yeah, we can expand it. So and then we can actually try it. First we will try to ungroup it, and then we'll try to manually remove it. If we cannot manually remove, then we can go to that image trace. Okay, see, so I can remove it like this. So in case you want to remove this, so here we have an option, see, magic wand. So you can select this.
What is that?
You can shift select all these areas
Disregard.
and delete. But here we have some areas, so we can actually use the laser tool, and we can use alt to
Yeah. Nice.
subtract. Right, simply hit delete. Right, right, so now it looks fine. So we'll just group it. So we'll just group it. Let's make it small. Okay, so here you see, here in object graph, here we have an option design. Okay, can you see this object graph design? Okay, so what is that option actually? So see here, with this option you can actually replace the graph with these tomatoes. Instead of using these rectangle boxes, we can actually use the actual tomato itself. Okay, so first we have to save the design. Okay, so we will save the design. See, just click on the design, and see here, when you click on the design, see this dialog box opens. So in this dialog box, here we have this option new design. We have to select it. Okay, and click on this new design, and we will rename it. So we'll give it a name, tomato. Okay, see, I have created it. See, I have given it a name, and we can just simply click OK. So now we have this tomato. We can delete this actually. We don't need this. So then what we'll do, now we will create one more graph. So we'll actually increase the size of our document. Right. Right. So now what we'll do, so we'll create one more column graph. Okay, So we will now put the prices of tomatoes in different states of our country. Okay. For example, we'll start with the North India, UP. So UP is how much is the tomato 1 kg? Let's put 20. Okay. Tamil Nadu. Okay, TN. So Tamil Nadu will put 40. Next is Karnataka. Karnataka 60. Next is Maharashtra. 20. So next is which are the other states? Telangana. So Telangana is 30. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put one more state. Delhi. So Delhi how much? 30. 15 will put. Okay. So Delhi it's very cheap. So we'll just click on this tick mark. See? Right. So now see. So now what you can do is see, in case you want to edit this again. So for example, if you want to make it capitals, so we can actually we'll just click on this data, and here see UP, I want UP to be in capitals. Okay, so like this. Okay, and let us also make that TN Tamil Nadu in capitals. Okay, so just click here. So see, we have modified it.
आपके नंबर जो है ना वो सिर्फ 10 के काउंट में आते हैं 10, 20, 30, 40, 50
या
पाँच के इसमें नहीं आ सकते क्योंकि 50 नहीं इसका डेली में, पर वो 20 के बराबर लग रहा है ऐसा, अगर हमें करेक्शन करना हो
so see that you have to do it here only. See, here means this one you can't change, this one you can't change. Okay, but these values you can change something. Try to change the values. Okay, right. Okay, now what you'll do is shift O, try to make it a little bit big. Okay, keep it here, and we'll just drag it here. So prices, tomatoes, okay, in states, okay, states of India. Okay, so something like this I have created. So now see what happens. So now see, just you have to select this graph, right click on it, and here we have an option called design. Okay, and here we have an option called column. Okay, see here, just select that one. Okay, and then what you can do is select the tomato here, and here we have an option. See, if you want repeating, means if you want only single tomato, it will show you single tomato, but let us select repeating. Let us see, I will put a value of 3 here. Okay, let us see how it looks. See here, see here, see, instead of this rectangles, we have replaced it with these things. Okay, so we can also try to change it a little bit. See, we can actually go to the column again, right click column, let's keep a bigger value here. Okay, let's see, I have put a 8 here, let us see how it looks. See here, So it's now it's looking big, so we can make it even more bigger. So just simply right click, column, okay, and then we'll put a value of 20 here. Let us see how it looks. Okay, so where each design represents, okay, so we can scale the design. See here we can use the chop design also. Chop design means what will happen is it will means the topmost one will be chopped actually. Okay, if you want like that you can keep it. Okay, then we'll just click OK. Now it will be a little bit big actually. See, can you see this? So now the size is big, see, bigger size. And let me also show you one more thing here. So we'll just select the column. See here actually if you don't want repeating, we can click on this uniformly scaled. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Means you'll only see one tomato, but actually see it will be like this. See, so Karnataka, now people can say that, see, Karnataka it is very costly. Okay, so you can decide means how it should look actually. Okay, so we'll see vertically scale how it looks. Okay, see, okay, so single tomato. If you don't want single tomato, you can select that repeating option. Okay, so you can do so many things actually. Okay, not only tomatoes, you can get other data also if you want. So like this you can create an infographic. See, we have created an infographic. See. Okay, and see, next thing is we will create one more infographic here. Okay, so this we have created the column graphs. See, one more infographic is the pie chart. Pie chart we can do something like, see, here what we can do is, see, we can create a data of means in which state people eat the which vegetable most, which vegetable is preferred most, like that we can create. Let us say for example let us take tomato only. So how much tomato is eaten by in people of Karnataka, like that. Okay, or we'll create one more data. Instead of this data, we'll create one more data instead of this tomato data. So you'll again hit Shift O. Okay, so what we'll do is, so percentage of rice production. Okay, we'll say percentage of rice production, the data will take. We'll create one more here like this. Or percentage. Percentage of rice production in Indian states. Okay, So here we'll create one pie chart. Okay. So pie chart is over here. Okay, see, this is a pie graph tool. So we can simply just draw a pie chart like this. See, so exactly like same like a column graph, one dialog box opens. So here what you have to put, okay, percentage of rice production in different states, means how much rice is produced in each state of our country. So that is actually data. So here see how we have to put, this is different compared to the column graph. This is different, means see here we will be dividing each value with by 100. Okay, means here total is 100%. So let us say Andhra Pradesh has maximum rice production. So means let us say if you put 20% for Andhra Pradesh, the 80% will be for other. We have to distribute that value with other states. So it means we have to work in 100%. We have to only put the values within 100%. So how we can do? Okay, let us start with the AP. Okay, so here you don't have to actually put the name. Here you will only put the values. Okay, so we have to put the values, okay, within 100%. So we'll start with AP, and we don't have to put the name here compared to the column graph. Here we put UP, TN, KR. We don't have to put any name, so just we'll put the values. Okay, so let us say AP produces 20%. Okay, and the remaining part we have to divide within 80%. Okay, so let us say 15 is by actually 15 is by, let us say, Karnataka. Okay, so how much is now? 35%. So still we have how much? 65%. So 65 means let's give another 10 to Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Tamil Nadu means how much we have? 35 plus 10, 45. Okay, still 55 is there. Okay, so 55 means let us give another 10 to which state actually? Telangana. Okay, so how much is? So 35 plus 10, 45 plus 10, 55. So still 45 is there. Okay, so then 45 means we will just give 5 to let us say some Maharashtra. Okay, and then we will also give some 5 to the Punjab. Okay, so how much you got? 65. Huh? So still we have 35. So we can simply say 35 for the rest of the states. Okay, and then simply click tick mark. See, we got a pie graph. Okay, so simply we can just close that graph. Okay, so now what else we can do is here we can again do the same thing. We can give some coloring here. Okay, see here we can actually use colors, different colors. Okay, so this is for what? This is for I think AP. This is for Karnataka, I think. Okay, here we don't have names, we have to remember. Okay, so like this. Okay, so for remaining we can give this color. See, we got a nice pie chart. We can make this pie chart even more interesting. Okay, so we can give it a 3D look actually. See here. So how we can give 3D look? So just simply select this. See here. This time I will tell you one thing. Let me come out of the graph mode. Okay. So how we can come out of the graph mode? See here. We'll just go to the object, and here we have an option, ungroup. See, if you click on this ungroup, see a message pops up here. So this message is saying that this is a graph. See, the selection contains a graph. After graph is ungrouped, okay, you will no longer be able to access its graph style, its data, or change its graph designs. Okay, means the moment we make it ungroup it will no longer be a graph, means it will no longer be editable. You cannot again go back and change the values. Okay, so see, for example, I will say no. Okay, so first let me actually see, right click, and if you want to change the data, see here again the right click data, and see here, for example 35% is there. So actually we'll put 10 here, and instead of 35 we will minus 5, we'll just put 30. Okay, so now you see now the graph has changed. Okay, like this you can change the graph, and then now we will ungroup it. Okay, so now if you ungroup, it will become a normal object. And see, if you ungroup it again one more time, okay, see, it will become pieces. See, like this. Okay, so something like this you can create. See. Okay, so we'll actually just keep it like this only. And what we'll do is we'll make it interesting. We'll select everything here. We'll go to effect. We'll just go to the 3D, and here we'll apply this extrude. Okay, here. So we can just simply apply extrude option. So what I will do is I will just keep 0 here. Okay, just put 0, and I will just select this top one, and then use up arrow. So we can actually rotate it. See, it is rotating actually. Okay, but let us do something actually. So here actually it's having a I will turn off this stroke here. So we don't want stroke for this. Okay, and also we can group it actually. See, make a group of it, and now we'll try to apply this extrude here. See here, so you can just simply put 0 0 0. Okay, and then we will again put a cursor and see here. So it looks interesting. Now we'll try to put the extrude value. See, now it looks interesting. Okay, then see what we'll do is, so then we can actually expand it again. Okay, expand, and then we can ungroup it. Ungroup it again. See, now we have ungrouped it. So then what you can do is here, so here you can just simply put the values. So first is AP, right? So AP is 20%, right? Okay. So you can actually keep it like this, okay? And let me change its color to pure white. See? Then we can just grab it here. And then what is this? I think Karnataka, right? I don't remember. Okay, just I think okay. Then we can just again just drag it here. You can rotate it if you want. Okay. So I think this is Tamil Nadu, right? So like this. And here we can just simply drag it like this. One more. You can also give 3D for these text, okay? And others is 35%, right? So like this. See? So here see we have created one graph. So you can see that in some television channels they will show you that BJP, Congress, like this. And you can actually customize this, okay? You can customize this chart actually. So see, I will just show you with a gradient, okay? With a nice gradient. So this time what you'll do is, see, Shift O again. Keep it a little bit over here, okay? So here all what you'll say is see. So we can just say, you can just drag it here. See, we will just say percentage of vegetable production, okay? See, vegetable production in the world, okay? We can just put the world, okay? Means which countries actually produce lot of vegetables. So we can just create one last this pie graph, okay? So how you can create it, see here. See, this time I will get the data from internet, okay? Because I don't know. So we'll just go to the Google. Vegetable, we'll just a vegetable production by country. We'll just type this and we can just see the values here, okay? See, we can just see the charts. Just click here, okay? We can see the values here. See, 46, 14, 3, 2, 1, like that, okay? We'll just take these values, okay? So what you'll do now? So simply select the pie graph Okay, simply we will actually increase the size of the this one. Keep it here a little bit. Okay, just a minute. So here, because we want more space here. Okay, so now what we'll do is simply select the pie graph tool, just to draw it like this. So actually we'll do one thing. We don't want any perfect why it's not going here. Some faulty one. Okay, right. Shift O. Okay, so now what you'll do is select the pie graph. Okay, so just what you'll do, this much I will do. Okay, so here see, we'll just take the data here. See here, where is the data? 46 14 46 14 3 46 14 3 1. Okay, so and what else is there? 2 is also there. Okay, 2, and how much is it now? See, 46 plus 14 is 60.
46, 60.
46 plus 14 60. 63 63 plus 1 64 64 66. So still we have 66 means 34, right? So here we'll put 34, then just click on tick mark. See, so this is the graph. Okay, so this time again we will do expand here. So okay, before expand we'll ungroup it. Okay, okay, so now what we'll do, we'll just turn off this stroke. Turn off the stroke, and then we will give it a 3D. So we can give it a 3D. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so all we have separated, just we will just group it again. Okay, and then we can actually give some separate colors first. Select this, we'll give it a red color. Select this, and then this is China, actually this is India. India will give
India is 14. India 14 is remaining.
Yeah. Then for US will give blue color, green color, yellow color. Okay, so for others okay, for others we'll give yellow color, right? See, I can actually make it a little bit like this. Okay, so it will look nice. Okay, see, now we will just select everything. Okay, we'll group it again. Okay, and then we will again go to effect 3D, and we'll just give it extrude. Okay, see, just put zeros values here. Okay, and then we will just put our cursor over here and then x-axis and up arrow. We'll make it flat. Okay, keep it a little bit like this. Okay, and then we'll increase the depth. Okay, you can also try to actually rotate it sideways like this. Okay, in case you want to rotate it sideways, you can rotate it like this. Okay, you can also rotate it like this. Okay, this angle, right? Now it looks nice. See, right? Cake, it is looking like some cake. So now we'll make it customize this. We'll again object, expand appearance. Ungroup it. Okay. We'll ungroup it again. Okay. See, actually these pieces are actually not independent, so we'll actually go to the pathfinder and then we'll unite. Okay. Okay, right. So here also we'll say unite. Okay, right. So now we got a color. So now what we'll do is, so we'll give some swatches to it to give some attraction. So we'll just open the swatches. So we'll go to this gems and jewels. Okay, we'll select the top part here. Here you can give some color. Okay, this is nice. So here also we'll give some color here. See, like this. So you can give blue if you want. Okay, this one is nice. Okay, see, different colors we can give, right? Right? See here. See, we have given different colors to these things. Right? So we can actually select everything here. We can give some pure white color. Okay, outline. It looks nice. See. So with outline, it is getting one attractive color. Okay, understood? And then what I will do is here, to make it more interesting, so we can just select this and we can just take a duplicate of everything. Control G. Okay, see, I have created a duplicate, so we can make it as a reflection. Understood? So you can actually keep it behind. Okay, so something like this, and we can make it as a reflection. See how we can make it as a reflection. See here. Okay, I can actually reduce the opacity here. See, and then I can reduce opacity as well as I can give some blur also to this. Okay, so just we can go to the effect and we can just say blur, and we can say Gaussian blur. See, something like this. You can make it small if you want. See. Right? See, we got some given it some attraction. Then we'll do one thing. We'll actually make it a little bit big. Okay, just same like this. See, this is without any gradient. This one we have given it attraction with the gradients, right? See, if you want actually more reflection, understood what I am saying? So what you can do is, see, I told you one option some classes back. I don't know whether you remember it or not. How to give reflection using rectangle. Remember? Don't remember? Rectangle. I told you when I was telling you that ribbon, pencil ribbon.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you attended that class, so you are absent.
Absent.
So what I can do is, here I can just take a rectangle here. We'll first turn off the. So we'll turn off the.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Okay, so now what we'll do is, say I will apply a gradient to this. So how to apply gradient? See, just open the gradient. So we'll just apply one. See, black and white gradient. Okay. Then you know annotator, right? See here. What I can do is, see, I can actually just rotate it like this. Okay. So just rotate it like this. Okay. So now what you can do, we can apply the opacity mask. So simply draw a selection, then you just click on the opacity and make opacity mask. So we got it actually, but if you want it to be mild, well, actually, see, white color is very less, so we'll just keep it a white color here. So now we'll select it, opacity, make opacity mask. See, now you can see the color. So it is now transparent like this. Okay, able to understand? Oh shit. Right? So this is how we can actually see. We can create one interesting graph. So you can keep it like this. Able to understand? So last and final, we'll give some attraction. See, we'll just take a 3D letters. Okay. So what we'll do is, we can actually say this is what China. China is 46, right? So we can use a thick font. So we'll just highlight this one. We'll just put impact. Okay, impact is a very thick font. We can use this impact, and then we'll keep it here. What we'll do is, see, we will just directly go to this one, and but before that we'll give it a pure white color. Okay, then we'll just go to the 3D, and then we'll just say extrude. See here, so we can just simply 0, put 0, 0, 0. Okay, and then we can rotate it like this, or this one. See, understood? So we can actually give it some directions. Okay, see, right? And in case you want to reduce the depth, you can reduce the depth. See, like this. We can actually expand it. So I'm not sure whether we can change the text. So if there is a possibility, you can change the text. See, so what I can do, let us see whether we can change the text. So just we'll select the text. So we'll just say India how much?
40.
India 14. See here. Okay, like this we can just drag it, and we can also make the other things. Others is 35 na. See here. See, so we have created one nice interesting pie chart. So this is the infographic actually. So see, different values we have selected. Okay, so you can just shift O, just click shift O. Okay, and then so what you can do is, in case you want to keep it over here, you can keep it. Okay, right. We can also change colors if you want. Okay, but let's keep it like this one. Okay, and then we will just draw a selection. Okay, so we can give some color to this. Let us try this orange color. Let us see if orange is better, if it's okay. If not, we can change it. Okay, see, this is orange, and let me change it to some gray color. Okay, actually we don't need the gradient. See, okay, you can try different colors. Let me check the grayscale. Okay, see, here also you can also check it in grayscale. So like this, right? So we can just put something like infographics. Okay, created by, okay, some organization will be there now. Okay, so something like a Indian government or Indian food corporation. Okay, see here. So we have completed our infographics. See, we have a pie chart. Okay, we have a column graph. We have different details. See here, we also put the values of tomatoes. You want, you can put more data. I have put tomatoes. You can put three more vegetables. So then we can then simply export this. Okay, file, export as. We can export it as a PNG if you want. Infographics, right? So see here. So where is our infographic? So this is our infographics. See. Understood?